Molly with the Chagrin Valley Chamber, and we are taking another virtual field trip, and I'm so excited. We have Emeil, who is the owner of Kitchen and Bath, located in Bainbridge. Hey, how are you?
I'm doing great, Molly. How are you?
I am great. I am great. There has never been a time where we have been mandated to stay in our homes for 3 months. I would have to guess that business is probably beginning to start booming because people have been like, I can't stand my kitchen counter for one more second, or, you know, I need to spruce up my bathroom. Are you seeing that at all?
You know what, Molly, it's funny. Not only that this is the first time we've been mandated to stay home, but it's actually our duty to stay home.
Amen.
We're actually, you know, looked at as heroes for staying home and doing nothing, which is very strange, but hey, we had to experience it once in our lifetime, I guess.
That's right. That's right.
So staying home and dealing and seeing everything, you get to see a lot more of your home that you don't normally do. And yes, you get to know that this is not really working for this many people at this much time. We need to do something about it. It's still the uncertainty of people's jobs and stock market. I mean, in a way, we look at this as a luxury item. So you have to be ready when you feel good about it. Mm-hmm. What we do for most of our clients is not a necessity. So unless if they're ready and prepared, they're not going to go and pull the trigger, so to speak. So in one way, they want to start talking about it. They want to start figuring out what their options. They want to know what to budget for. They want to get ready. But some clients are still very worried about people coming to their homes. Our employees are trained and they have their masks on and they have their gloves and they hand sanitize. And usually our areas of work is not necessarily in the middle of the house. Most kitchens are very close to the garage door where we go in and out, so we're not touching everything else in the house. We can be isolated when we're doing our job and not open to the whole thing. But because there's extra family members in most cases in homes now, and because there's guys coming in and out, there's still, you know, a little bit of skepticism about going into the
and
work.
That's understandable. Everyone's going to deal with this in their own pace. Folks, if you have not been to the showroom on East Washington Street, it is a treat, but there's no worry because we're going to bring it to you right here, right now. You ready to take a field trip?
Yep, I think let's start, shall we?
I love it. Yeah. So,
okay,
so
I'm gonna turn the camera around.
I love it. So the showroom, folks, is it's basically little rooms in your house, all done up and all ready to go. So right now we're looking at a fantastic bathroom. I must look at that. Oh my.
So this bathroom here is really cool. It's designed to showcase that we can fit a lot of things in a small space. So this is a small area of about 8 feet by 8 feet. And we have, obviously in your house, you wouldn't have the window and the toilet underneath it. This is just happened to be our front window, right?
I don't know. I like the flag waving in the background.
Yeah, maybe I should go outside and show you the whole building too at the end, man.
Yes, yes.
So this particular bathroom display showcases a number of things. Number one, as you can see here, a true customization. See, this glass is cut up everywhere, and the seat in the back there, and the shape and the size of this shower. We can maximize the space of your shower and take every inch that we have to make it work. We can have a glass panel between the tub and the shower so you don't have this claustrophobic look when you're sitting in the bathtub and enjoying your time. This bathtub also showcases some new technology that you don't necessarily see, but you can hear. So this is a touchpad control panel by Kohler, and it makes this bathtub the ultimate relaxation machine. So typically you go from a soak-in tub to a jetted tub or an air bubble tub. This one is a music tub. So now,
oh my gosh.
Now it's not like you have a speaker around you and you're listening to the music. I wish you can feel this, but you can actually feel the tub. You can feel the music. You are the center of your music when you're sitting in this bathtub. you can actually, I don't know if you can see this in the screen, you can actually control the sound above water and below water, meaning that you can, isn't that cool?
That's
You can
crazy.
actually, you can jam it and feel it in your heart and feel it in your bones. And you can
That
listen
is
to any music you want.
incredible. Now, if I'm assuming I get a designer with this, because I would never be able to pick out all that gorgeous, like there's someone working with me on my color scheme and what color tiles, right?
We have 5 designers here, and that's the beauty about our business is we have the designer that will go from the very, very first meeting in your house all the way till the very end where he'll show you how to push the buttons. You're dealing with one person throughout the whole process. They'll come into the house, we'll measure what you have, and then we'll come up with options. Sometimes it's 2, 3 options, sometimes 5, 6 options. We will show you all the possibilities for your space. And then you get to decide, I like this layout versus that layout. Once you have a plan decided on, then the designer will walk you through all the options in terms of finishes and product. These are the kind of things that you can't find in Wayfair or a big box store. We will show you what's out there because we're constantly learning about what's new. These companies send us information, come in and train us on what's out there. So we will tell you, you have this music bathtub, you have this air bathtub, you have this heated back in that bathtub, you have an air circulate. Once we know your wants and needs, we present you with everything that's available. So now we narrow down the options in the design, then narrow the options in the material that's being used. Then we can put all that together into a contract. Hopefully it's within your budget or better than your budget. Then we start having a contract, order the material, then manage the job. So all this conversation that took place between the homeowner and the designer has to get all relayed to our installers. So there's visits to the job site weekly. There's discussions about all the stuff because now you're seeing it come out from floor plan and drawings into reality. So you're basically being told from the very beginning all the way till the end, talking to one person, communicating with one person, and having all this vision turn into reality right in front of you.
Amazing, amazing. So where are we headed next?
We're heading next to this beautiful country-style kitchen, another small space, but showcases all the different variety of things you can do. So this particular kitchen design here is inspired by a very popular trend, which is called modern farm style. It showcases the wood on the ceiling and those fall beams. These beams don't carry any weight, obviously. We just did them there for show and tell. It shows the X design on the panels and on the doors. That's super popular today. This granite is leathered finish. So there's a big movement is saying that granite is not as popular anymore and quartz is the #1 choice. I would like to argue that both are great, but the granite has become, I'm gonna try to see if I can get this camera just in the right where you can see the texture on this granite. It is gorgeous, it is beautiful. Once you have this piece of granite, you're the only one that have it. There's no more of that exact piece, just like your diamond ring. You're the only one that have this. It's a beautiful piece of granite with leather finish. Now we decided to go with a contrasting matte finish quartz here. So that's a very much low maintenance countertop. And that works as a background color to this beautiful island that will showcase and will be the center of attention, sort of.
Gorgeous, wow.
This kitchen also shows the floating shelves. That's very popular in all the design now. A lot of clients want list cabinets and more open shelves to showcase the stuff and have it accessible and right there. We also have these cabinets that look like the door is here, but really open on the side. As you can see in this hood, which is a new finish, it's black stainless. So it's kind of, again, I'm trying to get it where you can see it in the camera here.
Oh yeah,
so it's stainless steel, but
totally
it's a black stainless. It doesn't have that shine. It has the sheen, but it doesn't have that silvery look to it. It's black stainless. So in your kitchen, you would obviously, instead of this bowl of lemons, you would have a cooktop. So if you're standing here cooking, you have access to your spices and your oils without having the motion of opening the door to get into it. But yet when you're walking in the room, it's all behind and you don't necessarily see it. So those are kind of cool features here that we have.
Very cool.
These cabinets also have a lot of very cool organization units. So you can have all your utensils in a cabinet instead of sitting on the counter. You have this very cool knife block. I'm using a plastic knife.
Wow.
So you can set all your knives here for storage. It's safe, it's out of hand, so you don't really hurt yourself. And of course, the rest of the utilities go here. We also have on this side this beautiful cabinet that comes complete with the canisters that are clear, so you get to see what's inside of them. Every one of these canisters have a vacuum seal, so whatever you put in it will stay fresh.
Wow.
So this is one neat way to organize your stuff. Comes already with the canisters. Every kitchen needs a basket or two of perishable foods. You know, I have lemon here, you have onions, or if you have garlic, or if you have fruits, you can put it in baskets. That keeps the air circulation, it keeps it from going bad quick, extend the life of it. It also have this very cool feature with the built-in paper towel dispenser. Instead of having that sitting on the counter, it's another way to hide it and keep it within reach right there by the sink, but yet it's out of sight, but you need it accessible, right?
Yeah.
Also have this very cool trash can that if your hands are dirty, you just use your knee, and if you push on it, it'll just come open. So you don't have to touch it with your hands not having any.
Oh, wow.
On it. So that's a nice clean thing. We also have this little cabinet here for, again, oils and spices and things. You have them right where you want. So in a small space, if you know what's out there and if you can organize your kitchen, you can fit so many things right in the right place, right within arm's reach, and you utilize more of a better cubic feet that way of storage.
Gorgeous.
So there you go. It's the modern farm style kitchen. Then we go to this really modern and very cool bathroom.
Oh, wow.
Master suite. This flooring is a porcelain slabs. It looks and feels just like marble, but it's not. It's a man-made product that comes in big sheets, 5 by 12, I think is the biggest sheet. But because it's man-made and because it's designed to just look like marble, we can have this book match. We can get the two pieces and have it look like the butterfly, sort of like an open book where they matches on both sides. Really cool. I know it's shiny. Most people would think it's slippery and you're gonna fall on it. It's really not. It's amazing how they engineered this product to look good, easy to clean, and be slip resistant. Hard to see here, but this fireplace is something that, because of too much lights here, it's hard to see the flame on it. This can be just for mood, for lighting. It can reduce heat, but something you can run all year round just to add a little more interest. This bathtub bicolor is super cool, super fun, very slim and sleek looking. You can soak in here, it's extra deep. You can just sit there and enjoy looking out the window. Have a glass of wine on that shelf back here.
I love the shelf, yeah.
Kind of a neat way to do it. This is a Kohler toilet that is a motion sense. So again, talking about COVID-19 and having less people touching stuff, you just wave your hand on this toilet and it flushes. Super cool. Another nice little feature. We treated the walls with a kind of term you hear a lot now, shiplap. It's kind of one of the ways you can treat the wall up. Here we did wood and we kept it the raw, unfinished look, which I think is very cool. This shower door here was the barn style rollers on the top. That's very attractive. A lot of people are kind of drawn into that sliding door. If your shower isn't big enough, or if you're arguing with your significant other whether you should or shouldn't have a seat, you can have this freestanding seat, super heavy, very comfortable. You can take it out of the way. You can bring it closer to your water. You can put your feet in it if you're shaving. You can put it wherever you want. So that's kind of a cool feature. This Kohler shower is digital. So gone are the days where you have to decide how hot is too hot. You literally push a button. You change the temperature. After a while, you'll figure out how much you like it, right?
Right.
1 or 2, 1 or 3. It will flash until it reaches the temperature. Once it reaches temperature, it stops flashing, so you can walk right in the shower exactly at the moment you need to walk in the shower. Not when it's cold or not when it's hot. It's exactly how you want it.
That is insane. I love it.
Oh, wait till you hear this. So if you like music in your shower, the speakers are here. You turn the speaker on. Because we're on my phone now, I don't have the Bluetooth
Right.
feature where I can have you hear it. But this music here comes from, and then the water goes around it. And here's the fun part. You take this out, you charge it, or you take the music with you. And then when you come back, magnetic, and boom, voila.
Oh my gosh.
Goes right in.
Wow.
This sweet looking little hand shower, very sleek and very contemporary. You can move it. If you're sitting on that seat, you can move it right where you want it. You can take that bar and raise it higher and turn both of them on if you want to get drenched with water. You can obviously, of course, take it out and wash your walls or wash your legs or wash your dog.
Oh my gosh.
So that's kind of a cool feature too. Now getting out of here, closing the door, and again, that's a whole look of that bathroom. A very neat thing that we just did in this bathroom also, look at how tiny and skinny this little bathroom sink. It's a 4 feet, but only sticks out about 13 inches from the wall. And you can have 2 faucets. Here in Chagrin Falls, we have a lot of little homes, sometimes an older home, and you want to just add that custom look. This sink here works wonders. And we just installed this beautiful teak wood that acts as obviously just a feature wall. It's a beautiful product, and we have it in the showroom in a couple of different places.
Wow, that's gorgeous.
Now I go into this beautiful inset cabinet kitchen area. Again, going back with the farm style house with the cast iron farm sink. I call that my grandma's kitchen. Just remind me so much of what grandma should have, right? Cast iron, heavy duty, Ebron sink, and then your faucet have the cross handle just like the old days. Just a replica of that was a subway tile. We did something really different here by try to make sure. I think you can see that probably, Molly. The tiles are not all shiny and not all matte. It's every other one.
Right, I do see that.
So it's just another way to add a little more interest, but keep it, kind of monochromatic. The look is still all white, but you can add a little more interest. It shows countertop by Cambria, beautiful quartz that look just like it was natural stone. And that floor is really cool, very popular today too. The black and whites are very sharp. The patterns are really cool. And these are the inset cabinets. So you see the hinges exposed and they come in different color. These latches that are again old-fashioned looking. Look at how many colors a shower head comes in. So that's a nice, very nice little kitchen. It's done really good for us. Another option that they have is they have these pegs here. If you don't care for reaching overhead to get your plates, you can certainly put them here. You can move these guys around so your plates are not rocking when you're opening and closing the drawer. Again, if you want to organize your stuff better, you can get these canisters. You can put all the lids here, and you can put the containers on the other side. Obviously, every cabinet is slow close on the doors and the drawers. Everything you open now is super soft close. It opens all the way, full extension. You get to see every corner of your drawer. And when you close the drawer, it's just nice and slow. Same thing on the doors. Almost every door, every cabinet that I put on the bottom has roll-out shelves, so you get to the bottom shelf without having to go on your hands and knees. Those roll-outs also go soft. The doors, when you close, they just finish real nice and slow.
Very cool.
Very cool, huh?
Yeah.
I think I'm talking too much here. I'm getting a little too excited.
No, you're not. No, I'm just in awe.
Yeah, well, thank you. This is another really cool display that we have. This countertop is custom made out of one thick piece of marble. In this case, I think it was 7 inches deep. That is carved. The sink is carved right out of it by hand.
Wow.
This sink is not a separate piece than the counter. It's all one piece, hand carved. Super heavy. It was a custom made rack in the bottom to hold towels and things of that nature. A really cool feature. We had a local blacksmith artist here made this mirror frame in metal and the base to match. So that's a very cool feature here too. So yeah, there must be a little bit low signal there on the Wi-Fi. So coming out of this hallway, so showroom is designed where this carpet takes you to every display. So if you just walk, and all the carpet takes you to all the displays from the minute you walk in the front door. So here's another kitchen display that shows the white and gray, ever super popular. I still think it has a little bit of life yet. They keep coming up with different shades of gray. Beautiful display. Showcases how you can mix colors. The chimney wood type of hood. This is another exciting display that I have. It's a wall of pantries with light on the top and glass. You see this a lot of magazines. Clients come and ask for this all the time. Really nice, but sometimes you need as much storage as you can in one little wall section. But the neat thing about this is this pantry in the middle, it's actually hideaway storage. It's a big
wow.
walk-in. Excuse the mess here. This is our messy corner, but you can't tell about any of that when it's closed, and you step back.
Very
no one
cool.
knows.
Wow.
So we've done this in a couple of homes now where that's the walk-in pantry. I've done it in one job where you open these doors and that's your laundry room. So this is a really cool, neat feature that we have here also.
So cool.
Then we're in the center of the showroom, and this is what we call our selection center. So if I just go around here, you'll see samples all the way around. I have flooring, countertops, cabinets, and these island drawers are completely full of colors of everything. Anything you've seen or heard about from any manufacturer, the chances are we got the samples and the books here. Every corner is covered with stuff. Try to keep it neat and organized.
Yeah.
But the neat thing about this is instead of going to 5 different showrooms, or 6 or 7 or 8 in some cases, you can come here and you can pick your entire project all at once. I can walk here and get this door and say, okay, I like this door style, I like this color. Well, what kind of countertops goes with it? We can walk here to this section and say, oh yeah, I like this. Gray's kind of nice. You can put that here. Now you got the idea of what these cabinets and counter look like. Now you move into the flooring and you pick the floor that you like. And now the fixture, you got the flooring. And then after that, you can walk in here and find the backsplash that will go with it. And when you're done with that, you get the hardware.
Wow.
So before you walk out of here, you have a picture on your phone of the whole entire project and what everything looks like together. And then that gives me enough idea to figure out the cost for you on exactly what you like. Unlike, other places where you have to go here for tile, here for flooring, here for cabinets. We can get it all together right here.
Amazing. And can you work within a budget?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, as long as it's realistic budget, of course. I mean, unfortunately for us, most homeowners go through the remodel process once, maybe twice, not going to be more than 3 times. And in between them, there's years, right? Between remodeling the first time to the second time. So you can base your budget on reality by doing research, and you can be very close. But if you base your budget on the last time you remodeled and it's been 20 years, it's going to be a little difficult. So sometimes we have to help you set your budget. Again, some people are more in tune with that than others, but the reality is we can definitely help you work with your budget. It may include everything.
This one.
I like that. This one here is designed to, it's a little bit out of the normal white and gray that you see everywhere. So it got some warmer tones.
This is a man's bathroom.
Well, I guess because the TV is viewed from every corner, I might agree. I'm assuming you notice you can be in the shower looking at the TV.
Oh my
You can be in the bathtub looking at the TV. You can also stand here, brush your teeth, and still see the TV.
I love the paneling on that shower, the windows, how they're paneled. It's gorgeous.
Isn't that cool? That's just the material that's applied to the glass. So it's still a piece of glass. On the inside, when you have to clean it, Molly, you have no paneling. I can run my finger right through it.
I was going to ask that.
No ridges and nothing to clean in here. Beautiful seat and a very nice trough drain that goes all the way across. What that does is allow me to have big tile on the floor so you don't have to have the traditional small little tiles. That's pretty cool. A nice little seat here. You can sit, and of course you can have your hand shower real nearby. But the neat thing about this shower is, check this out. You have 6 places for the water to come out.
Oh, wow.
And again, it's a digital faucet bipolar. You turn it on, you choose your temperature, and then you choose where the water's coming out of. It can be out of everything all at once. That will be the car wash version of it. Or it can come out the rain shower, the body sprays, and so on.
Oh my gosh.
These doors, for ease of cleaning, the door opens inside and outside. So when you're done taking a shower, and if you don't have the habit of squeezing the glass, you open it to the inside so the water drips in the shower. That's the idea of opening in. But when you're coming into the shower, you open it out to reach and turn the faucet on. So that door opens both ways, left and right, in and out. Pretty cool.
So cool.
But it's also well thought of. Like, these 2 doors have mirrors on them, right? So when you open this door this way and you open this door that way, now look at this. I can see the back of my hair if I really wanted to, and I can do all kind of stuff. So it's not just a man's shower.
I mean, just every nook and cranny is thought out.
Oh, that's the idea, right? We take pride in that, really, and we take notes. We take a lot of great notes and see what the customer specific wants and needs are. And here's a new area that we've been doing a lot of: laundry room. Laundry room and mudroom are very popular today. That's the first thing you see. Most people walking in and out to their house from the back door, never from the front door. A little spot to sit down, put your shoes on, a little extra storage, a place to hang your coat or your hat. Of course, depending on the size family you have, this can be double, triple, or 4 times. This is beautiful, custom laundry room, showcasing the washer and dryer that fits underneath the counter. Plenty of counter space to fold your clothes. An area to hang your clothes to dry for your delicates. You don't see this here also, but this tile floor that looks like wood is heated.
Oh my
So you have this thermostat at home and the wall here. 7-day programmable thermostat. So you get to choose when you want the temperature on the floor to come on and off, and what temperature you like it. So say you're active from 6 in the morning until 5 o'clock in the afternoon, and after that you're sleeping, you can heat it in that time. You can heat it an hour in the morning. You're going to work, you don't need it heated anymore. You can heat it back when you come home. You can program it and forget about it.
Wow.
We also have this night light in the toe kick, which I think is pretty cool.
I thought I noticed the little light there.
Yeah. And all these cabinets that we have here are cabinets that can be used, kitchens, bathrooms. So plenty of kitchens that have this dead corner, and then you open the cabinet and you can't reach all the way back here. This have a really cool feature where you can take this piece and bring it all the way out.
Oh my gosh.
So you put your items here and it goes back and tuck away, and you close the door and no one has to know.
Can you add that to an existing countertop or cabinet, a corner cabinet?
It becomes really difficult. The hardware for that and the sizing and everything else, it becomes really difficult to do. It almost have to be a brand new cabinet. Yeah. Some features we can. A lot of times now, to take the customer to budget, because you ask about budget, we have the ability to, let's just say your kitchen is a fair size kitchen and your cabinets are $25,000 and you really want to do your kitchen, but your budget doesn't allow for new cabinets. We have a program where we can buy all new doors, any style you want, painted or stained any color you want, for your existing cabinets. So we would come in and paint the sides of your cabinets and the exposed parts and get you whole new doors and drawer fronts. Gives your kitchen that whole new look without replacing the whole cabinets. Again, that's one way we can get down to a certain budget if we needed to.
Right.
So that's another program here. This display here is one of the early things that we've done that kind of took off very quickly. I don't know if you noticed this, Molly, but these cabinets almost look like they're floating. There's glass above it, glass below it, and it's overlooking our conference room. So that is a true custom window that is made to fit exactly underneath your cabinet. So if your kitchen overlooking a beautiful view, or if you're a young family and the kids are outside playing and mom wants to be in the kitchen but wants to be able to keep an eye on them, there you go. This is your answer. It's one thing we can do that is different and unique. and you haven't seen before. Every part of our showroom is designed to show something, right? From the ceiling to the cabinets to the counters to the wallpaper. It is all designed to just show an example of something that we can do. Another custom piece of marble here that's turned into a sink. Very heavy, 750 pounds. Have to move it twice. It was heavy. That counter, look at that sink. It's just a big old sink. Something that we've done a fair amount of now. We can go down to Middlefield and get a beautiful piece of any kind of wood that was a life edge and treat it and make a shelf out of it, make a counter out of it, make a table out of it. That's the kind of feature that we have here.
So
also,
cool.
Yeah, also the barnwood, that's really popular too. So these are pieces of wood that are 100, 150 years. I don't remember the exact date and time when I got it. I have the document that says what barn it came out of and how old it is and all that good stuff. Here in this case, we have it wrapping around a steel beam that we didn't want to look at. But you can see the life in this thing. This is something that took that many years to bring it to life,
If that could talk, right?
I know, right? Tells you stories about the cows and the horses, I'm sure. That lived in the barn. Custom table here with the wrought iron and the marble. This bar showcases a local blacksmith artist, super cool guy, Ken Ruby. He did this beautiful wrought iron for us. He takes something super harsh like metal and turn it into something soft and a grapevine. You can custom make your logo, your name. Really cool product. We're remodeling this bar a little bit. That beautiful tile just went on a couple days ago. It's a nice feature. There will be shelving hanging on that. Just the simplicity of the shape and the grout color on this tile. From far you think it's wallpaper. It's tile. It looks fantastic.
That's cool. That's a cool design.
It's simple but yet elegant and rich. Here's something we've been doing for a amount of too, other than the kitchens and bath. There's a fireplace that is simply designed. Again, look at how beautiful this natural marble is.
Oh my gosh.
Nothing you can match. And these guys will make sure the veining matches from one piece to another. Of course, the shiplap look, again, very popular. We still get a lot of call for that. The TV above the fireplace, popular thing we've been doing a lot. Recessed in, it's away from the heat. This fireplace is electric. Super cool. You can have it running all year round, summer or winter. You can have it produce heat or not. You can change the color in the flame. You can change the color on the rocks in the bottom. I think you can probably make out what I'm doing here.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You can see it. Very cool.
You change that according to the mood you're in that day. Our conference room is where everything happens. That's where we meet client. This is our Browns room. We have the theme of orange, brown, and white. It's a really cool room. Here's the back end of the windows that I didn't show you.
Right.
On the other side. So you can see on the outside what that would look like. There's some of our work displayed here. And that's, again, this is a room where we can meet our clients and talk about their wants and needs. After, of course, we go to their house and take inventory and measurements of everything that they have.
And Emeil, where could people find you online?
The great question here, Molly. I think we have places that you can find us. Obviously, we have our website that is kitchenandbathexcetera.com. And for short, we did KMBETC. So K, the letter K, the word and, A-N-D, BETC.com. That will take you to our website. Our website tells you everything that I discussed, and it also tells you how we work and the phone numbers and hours, and has an example projects of what we have done. We have pictures also on Facebook. We have a Facebook page. Look at kitchenandbathexcetera.com. And then we have a house. House is a website that most people who are going through a remodel have been through for pictures. We have a page there that displays a lot of our work. So the potential clients have a lot of places to view our work on the internet before they even come out. We have great reviews on House, on Google, on Yelp, and all of the above. Here's what the building looks like on the outside. And again, for location, we're right in front of Panera's, Heinen's. Here's the building, and of course, the new Drug Mart across the street.
Busy, busy little area right there.
That's how we like it.
Yeah, and what are your hours?
Our hours are every day 9 to 6, and on Saturdays 10 to 4. We're closed on Sunday. We are open by appointment only after hours if somebody really have to see us, and their earliest available is 6:30 or 7 o'clock, providing the designer in charge of this job have the time. Of course, we all have families and would like to be able to spend time with them as well. We try to accommodate them as much as we can, but our hours are 9 to 6. Here it is on the window, 9 to 6 every day, and Saturday 10 to 4.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much for hanging out with us.
Oh, thank you so much for the
This is
opportunity, and
a
I hope I
great
didn't bore you
field
with too
trip.
much.
No, no, I've got lots of ideas going through my head right now.
Okay, come on out and see us. We'll help you make these ideas and those dreams come reality, and have you actually see what you're dreaming about and live in it.
I love that. I love that. Well, thank you for hanging out with us. And folks, if you want to check them out, it's kandbetc.com, and I will put that up on the screen here so everybody can see it. And go check out Emeil, and he will make all your dreams come true for your house.
Yes, please come on in. Thanks for taking the time to watch and look. If you have any questions, feel free to call us.
Have a great day.
Thank you, Molly. Take care.
We'll see
Bye-bye.
ya. Bye-bye.